just waiting for the connection. Okay. Right. I think we are just about to go live, I think. Right, we should be live, I think. Let's just confirm in the comment section. You can see the comment section, right, Nathalie?
It says it's gonna start in a while, so I cannot see anything.
Right, I'm just gonna go through the comments and say hello to everyone. So Lauren says, good morning. Hello, Lauren. How are you? Bram, hi, Andy. Glad to have new stream from you today. Guys, we've got Nathalie today in the stream. So we're going to do like a collaboration technical analysis. So we'll be taking a look at your favorite cryptocurrencies, me and Nathalie. So make sure to put your favorite crypto down below and make sure to smash up the like button. So, right. Mark Dutch is here in the comment section. Hello, Mark. How are you doing? Nathalie, how's your migraine gone? He's asking.
Oh no, it's so much better.
Pac-Man, I'm ready to make some money. Yeah, we're all ready to make some money. Best TA, I'm smashing the like button before this even starts. Great, thank you, Seb. How you guys doing? Good, and live we are. Hello, guys. Hi from Paris. Says Magali. Seb, Bitcoinsensus logo is mirrored. Oh yeah, oh yes, it is. Never mind, it doesn't matter. It's mirrored. Yeah, exactly. The Bitcoinsensus logo is the other way around, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Hello, nice to be here. Saitama will surpass Shiba and Doge. Saitama Inu. We got someone. I just spent Nathalie today for almost about $5,000 on Saitama Inu. I bought a meme coin, Saitama Inu. We'll be checking out a Saitama Inu, but it's not on the charts just yet. It's a pretty relatively new. It's been out for a couple of months, but I bought $5,000 worth of Saitama Inu just to be in the meme. I haven't got no meme coins, and the meme coins just seems like the thing now. So, hello, Average. How are you doing? Yeah. So, have you got any meme coins, Nathalie?
No, I don't. Yes.
I think you're playing the safe side. You're playing the safe side. Smash the like button. Seb, yes, thank you very much, guys, for joining and smashing the like button. We've got 145 watching at this moment. So, I mean, guys, we haven't got Shiba Inu. We'll be doing some technical analysis on some meme coins also. So this is why we did this stream. But we're also going to take a look at Bitcoin. We're going to take a look at Ethereum. So I think the collab of my life, says Estados. The collaboration of my life. Great. Great. Absolutely insane. Guys, I think we're going to start off with a couple for today. PPX, GLCH, happy for a nice decent show. Right. We'll take a look at some of these altcoins also. But I think we're going to start with Bitcoin, right? Do you think so? Shall we start with Bitcoin, Nathalie?
Yeah, you can show them Bitcoin.
Yeah. What link also? Good luck, Andy, with Saitama Inu. You'll make some money off it. Yes. Yeah, I mean, I had to have something. I had to have a meme coin, and I just thought, right, let's just put $5,000 and leave it there. But they have a great marketing team, so this is super important. They want to get it on TikTok. They want to get it on, all the different socials. So it's going to be an experiment. Nathalie sounds terrible.
Is it? Or is it just because I'm not talking?
I don't know, but I'm going to share my screen. Is it because Natalie's not talking? Is it the microphone or is it her voice?
I don't.
Oh, this is a little bit of an experiment. This is okay. I'm sharing the screen. I think we can see it okay. Guys, can you see the screen okay? Nathalie, 500 likes, first target, says Joseph. Oh, the moderators are absolutely great. We got insane good moderators. We got Joseph, we got Mark Dutch, we got Wesley. Yes. Right, you can marry her. Sriyan. Can't hear.
Can you hear me? Okay, let's try like this. Just
okay.
1 second.
Yeah.
Can you hear me now? Is it better? Because I just took out my microphone, so maybe it's just.
I think I'm gonna change. I'm gonna turn the microphone like this, and they maybe can.
Nathalie, volume must go up. Bad quality sound.
Oh
maybe
yeah.
It's not my computer.
I think I've turned the microphone so you can get it from the computer, but I think it's gonna be a little bit.
No. Okay, I'm gonna try it like this. I don't think I can do more than this actually. I'm having my microphone. Oh, it's not working. What?
I think, can you hear Nathalie, guys?
Nat's micro is low. I can just
Right. I've turned my microphone, but I think it's because of the Zoom call. It's because of the Zoom.
Oh yeah, it can be that. Yes.
But she's quiet. Can you hear her better now, guys? Is Nathalie
Can you hear
sound
me better? Adjust your micro. Oh well, I haven't.
Yeah,
pretty close.
I think it's better now. I think it's better. Yeah, they're saying it's better now. Okay, so anyway, let's dive into. I mean, Shiba Inu is going absolutely crazy. We know that. I'll just put us round over here on the other side. Shiba Inu. Nathalie, you can see my screen, right?
Yeah, I can see your screen.
Shiba Inu is just consolidating here, it looks like. I mean, it's super difficult to do analysis on these meme coins because suddenly they just skyrocket and then come back down, 40% or something like that. So, but it seems like Shiba Inu, I mean, the community, the meme coins, it is something. People are paying a lot of attention on the meme coins. So, I think it's just worth the gamble to put something in, 0.5% of your portfolio or something like that, money that you really don't want, that you don't need, and everybody wants money, obviously. Money that you don't want. No, I don't think so. Money that you don't need. Okay, I guess. So I just thought, why not? I'm going to get some. I'm not going to get Shiba because it's already 40 billion market cap. Dogecoin also. So what could you do? A 2x, 3x from here, 5x if you are lucky. So I'm just going with Saitama Inu, which we do not know the market cap just yet from Saitama Inu. It is, but it does have about 80 million of volume. Let me just get it here. Saitama Inu. I've heard quite a lot of people. It's on Twitter. They have an incredible roadmap. They basically want to do a huge amount of marketing on this, and I think it's just worth putting something. Anyway, taking a look at Shiba. What do you think, Nathalie? It's just.
Well, everyone knows that I'm using the Fibonacci. Everyone knows that.
Yeah.
I think you and also know that. But I've actually, I think the market will come back down a little bit more.
For Shiba Inu. For Shiba or the total market in crypto.
No, I mean the total market maybe a little bit more. It's pretty hard right now, even looking at Bitcoin, because it's just like going. It's on its way breaking the trend line or going.
I'm going to share Bitcoin right now. I'm going to take a look at Bitcoin, and then we can do, a shared analysis on Bitcoin. Most importantly, because if Bitcoin does get a massive hit, I think altcoins and meme coins are going to get a hit also. So, but just by looking at Shiba Inu right over here, it looks like that this is the 4 hourly chart, and it's in a massive consolidation right over here. If you take a look at the 1 hourly, it does maybe look like it is a kind of a descending triangle. It is technically, it is, well, you could say it was a descending triangle right over there, and making slightly higher lows, or even a symmetrical triangle, or a descending if you want to. It's hard to say. It's just so volatile, and it's hard to say. But it looks like that, from these lows, it has broken. It has broken here from these lower highs. Right over there, it has had a breakout there, so it might be consolidating now and like kind of bouncing from this, because we did do a double bottom just inside of this symmetrical triangle, and we're probably bouncing round about this range over there, just about. Maybe if this it does look like that this might be continuing to the upside. Just a long
and if you're taking the Fibonacci, I can promise you that you'll have the 1651, the 50% and 61 at that area.
Really? Well, I mean, I'm going to stop sharing the chart, and we're going to go on you. We're going to take a look at this together. Sorry. So you can share the screen, and you can show us Shiba Inu. What do you think? I think it's just in a consolidation, and we are going to go higher.
Yeah, can you see it?
Yeah, we can see the chart, I think. Guys, confirm. Miss Fibonacci, says Mark Dirch. Everybody knows you're Miss Fibonacci.
Yeah, that's good. They should know that.
I got a lot of people saying, Andy, you'll be very happy with Saitama Inu.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. A lot of people say, I sold my SHIB in May. This is the thing, guys. I think you just need to put this money in and just forget about it. Because I read yesterday on Cointelegraph, there was someone that bought $3,500 worth of Shiba Inu back in August of 2020, so just over a year ago. It's worth more than $1,000 million. It's absolutely insane. It's insane. It's just worth having something there and just leaving it.
Yeah, I actually had a friend that called me yesterday, and he also had bought Shiba.
Yeah.
And he was so happy because his friend also did that, and he was just like up. Okay, that's in Swedish crown, but he put in like 1,000 Swedish crowns. That's like $100 or something.
Yeah.
And it went up to 250.
Okay, so he did a 3x.
$2,500.
Oh, really? So he did.
No, yeah, something like that. It was a lot of money from that $100 to
20x.
Like
he did
a
like
day or so.
Yeah, like a 20x or so. Yeah, for sure.
But right now, I mean, the market went down, so I don't know if those money exist still, but
yeah. Exactly.
These are the people that they don't trade, so they don't understand that the market actually have to go back down.
Yeah. I mean,
they just think, I mean, at this point, a lot of people will continue buying the market, and then it's dropping, and they're like, "What happened?"
Yeah. I mean, what I do understand about these meme coins, a lot of them having this burn technique, okay, where you burn the supply, and they've been really strict on that. So maybe, who knows? Maybe in about all these Saitama Inu, Shiba Inu, and they start burning tokens a lot. So maybe the price will continue, all depending on how much people goes in the market eventually. So
yeah,
it's crazy.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
It's pretty hard. It's pretty hard sometimes. But can you see what I was talking about? Fibonacci.
Yeah.
It's actually inside of it now, and just like we were talking about. I mean, we did have the downtrend. This is because I always look at market structure the whole time.
Yeah.
And sometimes you mean, it breaks because this was the last lower high, this part here, but it doesn't have to be so perfect. I mean, it can break the lower high.
Yeah.
Comes back down a little bit. So some people would say, oh no, it's not respecting the high, the resistance.
Yeah. But it's the volatility as well. I mean.
Exactly. So that is why I'm having the Fibonacci to just look at it and see how it looks. And this is also something.
It hit the 62.
You're having it's around, it's the 50% right now. So you're having the downtrend also on the 15 minutes right now. So if we're seeing the market, because this is the last lower high that we're having, if we're not creating a new one here on the 15. But if it's going up, it definitely needs to break
that lower high, right? Yeah.
Lower high, yeah, exactly, for it to be. But we just might create a new one. So usually what happens around the Fibonacci is that it's going just back and forth, and then it decides to break.
It consolidates.
Exactly. And at that point, we're looking at the previous lower high, because right now it can create new lower highs.
Yeah.
But I need to see the break of the lower high to see, okay, we're making a higher low. So that is why I always trying to, puzzle everything together.
Yeah. I think it does look like it might consolidate around that range and have a pump. It does look like so.
But looking at the 30 minutes, you have the morning star against the.
Oh yeah.
Right here, these three together. Even if we're having a bearish candlestick right now. But this is the thing. I was taught, like in the beginning when I started trading, when you have a market looking like this, they call it the falling knife. So you don't want to buy a market when it's just going straight down. You're not catching a knife falling.
Yeah, exactly.
Because you would cut yourself.
On the consolidation,
Exactly. So looking at this, for myself, I would just want the market to, start to have a solid support before I decide to do something. Because on the lower time frames, it always looks good most of the time. But if I only look at the lower time frames, I'm forgetting that I'm actually having huge bearish candlestick like this.
Yeah.
So it could definitely come back down to the support around here and create the lower high, maybe down here or something. So sometimes when I'm using the Fibonacci, I take it from different levels all the time and just see, okay, how it's stopping right here. Do I have to move it? Do I have to take it from the 4 hour, the 1 hour?
Yeah, of course.
Because a lot of people are like, okay, but how do you do it? But you always have to see certain different levels.
I mean,
always
zooming
looking
out
at the candlestick.
from lower time frames to higher time frames to see like the actual trend and the actual consolidation, right?
Exactly, because looking at the 4 hour on Shiba, you have pretty, you don't have a direction pretty much. Just looking at the 2 hour, okay, you have the lower high.
Yeah.
But we have to come back down either to the support right here to see if it's going to respect it. But we do have a huge bearish candlestick on the 2 hour also. So it can just come back down a little bit more and then goes up.
Yeah. I think you just wait for that consolidation, I guess, making sideways, slightly higher lows maybe. And I think that's just ready to continue to the upside maybe. Who knows? I mean, this is the craziness of the meme coins. Let me just go through the comment section, Natalie, and see what the guy's saying. Right.
Some Swedish guy asked me, who is she?
Really? TMG.
Yeah,
TMG was up 40k today by shorting Shiba. That's that Martini guy. 40k by shorting Shiba. Okay, I guess he shorted around that 0.0009 level, right? I guess at almost the all-time high, because it just went parabolic for some stage. I don't really want to short or long these coins, because they're just too volatile for me. Right, let me take a look at the comment section. Sounds all better. Sound is better. Okay, the sound all good now. Great. Okay, Shiba and Doge fighting each other. Yeah, exactly. If Shiba and Doge are fighting each other, they are fighting to be in the top 10. I think it must be Shiba now on the number 10 on CoinGecko, CoinMarketCap. They have very, very similar market capitalization, around that $39-40 billion. So they're fighting against each other to see who is going to win.
Who do you think is going to win?
I have a feeling that Shiba Inu is going to win. Shiba Inu will surpass Dogecoin.
Really?
Yeah, I have a feeling. I think they have a little bit of more, a bigger army, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
He's Swedish, dude. Okay, but looking at Dogecoin before, I actually had this. I've had it for a couple of maybe a week or so.
Yeah.
I'm having the higher lows and higher highs, and I do believe we will come back down a little bit more before we go up.
Is this
at least I'm looking at the previous higher high that we do have around 37.
Yeah, I was on Polkadot, right? I was looking at Polkadot. The $38 range is super strong support, because it was such a strong resistance. We tried and get many times to get above the $38 range, and it just, if we do come all the way down where you're saying to hit that trend line, to hit that higher low, it is just round about that $38 right now, 37, 38. So
I had a live stream when the market was around here. And I told them, guys, the market will come back down.
Yeah.
And someone told me, but I just bought the market.
I know this happens a lot. I get someone saying, I placed a long, and then we were at the very top, and like, oh man, be careful.
I know, and I told them, guys, you have to look at this previous resistance right here. It just came up, gave you so many weeks to the upside, you're screaming, we're not continuing up. We're not breaking this level yet.
Yeah, exactly. It's very rare to break it at the first attempt, right?
Exactly. So it needs to come back down, but it looks pretty good. I mean, I like the way the market is moving. I mean, it had pretty clear market structure, and that's good.
Pretty strong. I think a retracement will be really healthy to get in. It's around about that $38 maybe.
Yeah, I think so too. And we're having the downtrend here. So this could be the the lower high.
Yeah.
With the lower low, so it would look good if the market actually broke it, could come back down here, and then you see market continue to the upside.
It might be a great buy zone, in my opinion.
Exactly.
I think.
Yeah, me too.
I think so.
Everyone
yeah,
is looking.
38. I'm taking a look at Polkadot on some of my live streams, saying if we come down to $38, $39 range, I think it's going to be a great buy zone. So I got Emmanuel in the comment section saying, where can I buy Saitama Inu? You can buy it on Gate.io. I bought Saitama on Gate.io this morning. So, and I bought at the very top. I gotta say.
What?
It's at the very top, but because it's just going parabolic, it's been going parabolic. Yeah, it's one of those. I might wake up tomorrow morning and my $5,000 are going to be like $2,000.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I just put $5,000. This is only for fun, guys. I mean, I'm not recommending to buy any of the meme coins. Okay,
it's just for fun.
I'm just
$5,000, a lot of money.
Yeah, I'm just showing you what I've done. Okay. I've
well,
done,
that's
so.
good. Maybe you should look at your own live streams. Don't buy at the top.
Yeah. I did what you shouldn't do. So, but anyway, it's just it's money that I don't mind losing.
I mean, we still learn.
Yeah, I do have a part of my portfolio that is for, you know, risking, high risk. You should, you know, I have, you know, like 40-50%, which is all in Bitcoin and Ethereum. That's super safe. That's going to be mid-long term. But then you have a 20-30% of good altcoins, such as Chainlink. I like Chainlink very much. VeChain. I have a really cool altcoin portfolio. And then I have 10%, 15% of my portfolio, which is USDC, which is a stable coin that I like to pick onto some altcoins, you know, high risk altcoins. So yeah, I mean, it's always good to have a small percentage of your portfolio to high risk, potential high reward, or just lose it, right? And, yeah, I mean, this is how I see it. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it would be good. Maybe you're up 10 grand tomorrow.
Exactly.
10,000.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
You don't know, so it doesn't have to be.
It doesn't matter.
He's our role model.
But even though if it goes up to 20 grand tomorrow, I'm probably not going to take it out. You know, it's the same thing. You know, if it goes down to $2,000, I'll be like, okay. And if it goes to 20,000, I'll be, okay, that's good. But I'm not going to take it out. So it's just one of those things, like, see what happens. Because, you know, we got so many people in the comment section saying, Shiba Inu, I sold Shiba Inu in May. Okay. And in May, that was when the market fell. So you sold when the market was going down. I got someone here in the comment section saying this. So, I mean, this is the thing. What happens if you would have held Shiba Inu from that May sell that you did? And Shiba Inu has done a 10x since May, June, July. All that consolidation that Shiba Inu had during the summer, it's made a 10x from that point. So it's made a 10x in like 2 months. So I don't know how much he sold, but he would have sold right now at a 10x of what he sold in May. So it just shows you how the volatility is just going to distract you, right? It's just going to...
Yeah.
That's why I don't mind.
It's a lot of emotions.
Oh, yeah. Especially if you are risking money that you need. This happens a lot when you have money that, you know, if you have money that you might need, you know, and you risk it, you know, thinking that you're going to make some gains, and then you don't make those gains, then you're like, oh, I better get it out just in case I lose more of it because I need this money to buy milk tomorrow. You don't need to do that. You obviously don't need to do that.
That's not the best thing you should do.
No, absolutely not.
But I mean, you always go inside, you know, the news we're talking about. You should invest in this and you should invest in that. And if you don't know how to invest, I mean, of course that's going to happen. And everyone's talking about it nowadays also. So for example, when Bitcoin made the new all-time high, everyone was like, okay, Bitcoin is going up. What does people do? They start to buy the market. You should have done that like 10 weeks ago.
I got a lot of people in the summer when we were around that 35k level saying we're going to 25k, we're going to 20k, And we got these, these people like Robert Kiyosaki, who's, a lot of people know who Robert Kiyosaki is, very famous investor, very successful, saying Bitcoin will be going, I'm waiting for Bitcoin to go down to $24,000. I'm going to buy at $24,000. Like, he knew it was going to go down there. That's only creating fear in the market. And you missed out on the opportunity of buying at 35K, because we have all these influencers and these investors. We also had, what's his name? The guy from the Big Short movie, Michael Burry, who predicted not the stock market crash, the housing crash bubble that happened in 2008. There's a famous movie about him, but he was saying, Bitcoin's going to go below $20,000 also. He was tweeting about it, and it's just a load of FUD, in my opinion. The summer was a great buying opportunity. That's basically it. That's what I wanted to say. All this story. So
summer was great.
yeah, but I mean, you see these very important people, successful investors putting FUD in on Twitter and everything, and they're just saying that BTC and the crypto market is gonna go down, and then look at September, October, just straight up.
That sometimes is very good, because I'm trying not to listen to other people's opinion at all. There was something that I taught myself in the beginning, is that don't try to listen to what other people are saying, because that will distract you so much. And especially when you're starting as a trader.
Yeah.
So let's say I'm thinking about the market will go down, and you're like, yeah, but Nathalie, it's going up. That's gonna confuse me so much. Yeah. And then everything will go wrong. So I'm trying to, for myself, because I'm very easily to change my mind.
Yeah. Well, I mean.
So I did that to myself and be like, don't listen to them, Nathalie. And actually, it just turned out very good.
Great. I mean, I'm changing opinion, not every day, but every couple of days. I mean, because we saw this head and shoulder that was gonna go. That we were. I
know.
I mean, I didn't short this, and I did say on my videos, I am not shorting this. I am looking for a better long position, because we're in a massive uptrend, right? And I do believe that we are going to continue up in the coming months. So yeah, I mean, whoever short that head and shoulders, and the volatility yesterday was absolutely insane. You can look at that massive pin. They went down there to 57K or so, just below 58K. Yeah, that was insane.
I was in a sell right here. On Bitcoin, and I think it was around here, and then after a couple of what was it about? So I remember I was looking at the charts when this happened, but the thing was, I didn't have my take profit down here. I had it further down.
Oh yeah.
So it came up to my entry. It came up to my entry. So that sucked, because I was looking at it and I was like, oh my god,
unexpected.
So much happened.
Unexpected volatility.
What happened? Market came up.
Yeah, unexpected volatility. But anyway, I think when this happens, though, when we do have these spikes, these wicks, I think it's the market getting ready for a direction. It's gonna move like really strongly to the upside or to the downside. It is just getting ready, getting over that over leverage, liquidations out of the way, and then it's gonna just go in one direction really strongly. So.
Yeah. And the thing is, even if you had your stop loss around here, this week took you out. If you had your stop loss down here, it just took you out. So it just took people out, and then just started to consolidate and just slow down. Because I was reading in our community yesterday when I saw this huge wick right here, and there was a lot of people who was like, and I was like, but I am in the short, so that was okay, but it came up pretty fast. And something that I've also noticed about Bitcoin, because I trade sometimes index pairs, and when we're having wicks like this, the market always come back down to the end of the week, and then it starts to continue for example, so the market would have come back down to fill the wick and then go straight up. But what I've noticed with Bitcoin, doesn't care about the
wicks.
they don't feel it. They don't come back down. You see, it just came back down like not even 50% of this candle.
Yeah.
And then now it goes up here. Maybe we can come back down again, but that's something that I've noticed during the years that I've been trading, because you start to see certain patterns with certain candlestick, and sometimes with Bitcoin it doesn't respect that.
Well, can you let me just share the screen 1 second? And because there is that consolidation, and I was talking about this yesterday, about this consolidation that Bitcoin was having right over here. Okay, I had this for my thumbnails, for my crazy thumbnails, but here we had the head and shoulder, we had the dip right over there, and you know, that 60k range I've been showing my community because of the VPVR, which is the volume profile, where you see most of the volume traded around that range. There's a huge wall of money, and this is why we had this kind of volatility right over here, where we had this wicks to the downside, wicks over here. So it is kind of a very strong area. Now what I was talking about yesterday was, you know, this descending wedge also right over here that we formed, and we got the lower highs right over here, and we didn't have a clear breakout. It looks like it, but I said to my community, as soon as we break this resistance from this descending wedge clearly, you know, with a nice 4-hourly green candle with volume, I'm going to become really, really bullish. I think that we just might correct, consolidate, and continue to the upside, or we might just, you know, have, you know, a pretty parabolic move to the all-time high. And I said it's very, very likely to get a consolidation in between, you know, this support area, which is the 60k range, and also the resistance right over here. So we got the price, you know, getting pushed down because of this resistance, and we got a really, really strong base right over there. And this is what happened. We just wicked below here, but where we're consolidating right now, and we've just got another day maximum trading in between 60k and 61.5k. We need to explode already from this range, because we're getting resistance from these low highs, and we got a really, really strong base right over there. So I think it's a matter of, I don't know, maybe hours that we might have an explosive breakout. All right.
Yeah, and that is why it's also so easy to lose when your positions, because you saw the big wick to the upside and to the downside. So the market's trying to decide where it's going. So everyone's putting their orders and everyone's getting out.
Exactly. It's just about to find a direction, consolidating on that area. So explosive breakout is coming very soon. Right. If you want, let's share the charts again on your side, Natalie. I'm just going to read the comments. And
yes.
Nathalie also is going live afterwards, okay? She's just going to be a while here on my live stream, and Nathalie will be going live afterwards. So just feel free, Nathalie, whenever you want to leave the stream, obviously. Feel free, it's up to you, because I know that you're going to go live afterwards.
Yeah, exactly.
And let's just read the comments, see, and find a cryptocurrency here for somebody. I was reading Mark Dutch. Mark Dutch is incredible. Great moderator, great guy. He's a funny guy.
He's a really funny guy.
Yeah, he's great though. He's great. Why is mana pumping? Says John G. Right. Shall we take a look at mana? We do not know really mana. I know mana is it's in the like NFT gaming. Is it the metaverse, I think, blockchain? But anyway, we can take a look at the chart. I know it did have a pump. I did see it on CoinGecko having a massive pump. It is mana. Yeah, it's MANA USD. Decentraland.
This one?
Decentraland, yeah. We'll take a look at this one if you want.
Okay.
This.
Just wow.
Wow.
So everyone, I would never buy right now.
Yeah, exactly. That's a huge pump. Okay. That's on the daily, right? Wow.
Yeah, this happened today.
Crazy.
No, this happened during the week. Yeah, but this was today.
Yeah. Wow, insane. So that's from 80 cents all the way to $1.40. It's almost 100% pump.
So it's well, as always, it came back down to
to the fibs.
You made, okay, just looking at lower time frames first.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did have the downtrend, but at around here, I mean, okay, we did have the uptrend, and at this area we were just consolidating for a while. But we did also make high lows, if you were looking at these right here. So it was definitely a uptrend. So this was just a correction that we did have. I mean, so what could happen right now is obviously just waiting for the market to come back down to areas where we're just going back to where the market can come back down to. But it's pretty hard because it's so high up right now. But I would definitely use this previous resistance. At the daily
for a base,
but if
for support.
But if we're going down to the low,
it just hit that support level and continues to the
exactly
upside.
So we've already been retesting it. So this was just a small pullback that we had during these couple of hours. Can come back down to this also because, you know, as you know, when the market goes up so fast, it just do a quick pullback and then it continues straight up. So so for me, for example, that use Fibonacci, I cannot use Fibonacci on the higher time frames because if I would do that, just for example, but I need a bearish candlestick. But let's say we have a bearish candlestick, the market would never come back down to that area. So I have to find them on the lower time frames. So, and even on this one, even on the 1 hour chart, it wouldn't come back down to the Fibonacci. But at that point, I would definitely look at this previous high that we did have on the daily. And it's already been retesting it. But if we just, I'm just gonna take that one away. So the thing that I do, I always try to, when I'm starting to see rejection, I always take to where the market came to. And at that point, I'm just going back in time. You can see how perfect this is. You came up to a previous resistance, and you can see market always every time market tried to break it, it just came back down. You had a fake out, you had 2 fake outs because the market didn't close below the resistance one more time. So right now, for the market to just come there with the wick and now comes back down, it's pretty clear why. So that is the thing that I always say on my live stream, is that I always ask the question, okay, why did the market stop at that area?
Because of previous resistance, right?
Exactly. Okay, also let's see, okay, we do have the candlestick. Okay, the candlestick just opened on the 4 hour, but we're respecting a point here too, so we're going back in time, and that is the previous support also. So this area just might be hard for the market to break right now.
Getting heavily rejected. Getting heavily rejected from that range, but I think after that pump and hitting that resistance, I would feel like shorting.
It can look like Shiba, it just goes back down.
I would feel like shorting right there where we're at right now because of that resistance. Just for that. Going back to those fib levels, maybe 38% and
exactly.
Maybe.
And just looking at this, you have so many wicks even on the weekly. So that's why. So someone asking why. Okay, not why the market
why
came
it was
up
pumping.
back.
I was just reading that. I got someone saying, where is it? I can't find the comment right now. But MANIA is a metaverse cryptocurrency, and it's pumping because of Facebook. I know Facebook was also. There was some news about Facebook being inside, the metaverse cryptocurrency space. So I think supposedly, maybe this guy here, Sir Green, is saying that MANIA is pumping because of Facebook. Maybe Facebook put something out about MANIA, Decentraland. Mark Dodge saying Fibonacci.
Fibonacci.
Shiba is dead.
Know.
Shiba is dead. El Kukui says Shiba is dead. I think it's just consolidating. We might be the meme coin hype maybe is finishing, and I just bought one today, so I might get wrecked in the next coming days.
Yeah, I know my friends, they think that this market will go up forever, and then when they called me, I was just like,
it might have it might have an insane crash very soon.
Yeah. But because they're so how hyped up about this.
Yeah. But I know that hype can go for quite a while as well. I know hype can go for, you might have a few months of hype. That is for sure. But when it ends, it ends very badly.
Oh yeah. So. I mean, look at this. Wow. But the Bitcoin looked like this before also. You never know.
Yeah.
In the beginning when Bitcoin started, it was like, that happened.
Yeah, exactly.
So maybe you're lucky.
Exactly, yeah. I got someone saying, can we analyze Bitcoin quickly to see what Bitcoin is doing?
I can do a last one on Bitcoin. And then I can go and you can continue the live stream.
Oh,
I will also give you guys the link. How do you give my link? Because someone told me they wanted to follow me.
Yes, I see it right now, Anton. I don't know why I haven't got it on in the description. Oh, that was a big mistake. But it's Nathalie Bitcoinsensus. If you put Nathalie Bitcoinsensus on YouTube, you can get it will come up. Nathalie's channel.
Maybe Mark can copy my.
Yeah, I can do it. I can do it right now. You can continue with the Bitcoin analysis if you want.
Yeah. Okay, just 1 second. I just want to see how it looks. Okay, but just looking at the higher time frames at the 12-hour chart, and for the people who doesn't know me, I always use Fibonacci, and I always, when it's a downtrend, I always take my Fibonacci from the highest point, and I'm looking at the 12-hour now. And why I do that, because the higher time frame that I'm using, the more clear I can see what's going on. And with the 12-hour chart, it's a pretty strong time frame. So you had the high, you had the higher low, you had a low because we did break this previous lower higher low. So this is market structure. Came back up and we created a lower high, lower low. So this could be the new lower high that we are creating. And we can come back down to, is this 58,000? I have to, to 57,000, around 58. And at that point, we just might see the market has its last lower low. Depends on how it's retesting, if it's retesting or breaking it. And then we see the continuation, or we can come back down to 52K. But looking at the higher time frames, and we do have these wicks right now against the trend line that we're having, it could definitely look like we are coming back down. You're having an engulfing candle, a bearish engulfing candle, and we are just retesting not half of it, and we are in the Fibonacci that I just took on the 12-hour chart. So usually what the market is doing inside of a Fibonacci, and I'm using the 61% and the 50 as my targets, this is usually what happens. Market decide what direction, and at this point I could see the market coming back down again. It looks like that. With all of these wicks to the upside, you have 1, 2, you have a fake out, market comes back in, you have another wick right now retesting the trend line.
So you think that we could correct down for the next coming?
Definitely. Just looking at market structure, this is actually what it looks like. For me, that's what I see. Yeah,
and we're getting that resistance from the low high.
Yeah, because looking right now at these, this is the fake out that we're having, because you can see market tried 1 time, 2 times market came in, and looking at the 30 minutes, I mean, it looks just like we don't have the power yet. So
this is why I say sorry, Nathalie.
It's okay.
I just this is something that I always say to my community. I don't usually breakout trade because it's just, it's too volatile. There are so many fake outs that are every time I try to break out trade, I might get stopped out. You need to use very, very low leverage. But even though it looks like Bitcoin does it so many times, it looks like it's going to break out and then just turns around and comes back down again. So I want to see a nice, clear breakout on the 4-hourly close, or even the daily. and then the direction is pretty clear. I think if we break this resistance and hit that $63,000 and close a very strong 4-hourly candle, I think all-time high is imminent. I was explaining this to my community, because that consolidation, that downtrend, is like finishing, right? Once you start breaking the resistance from that lower high structure, from the descending wedge. That's my opinion, I guess. I think
so sometimes when you were talking about the fake out, so you had the fake out, even on the 4-hour chart, the market tried to break, it came back down in. So usually what the market is doing is that it's giving you the first leg and comes back up and retests the trend line one more time, and then it continues. So that's why it's really, I never trade off of a breakout either, because usually this is what happens.
Yeah. I get stopped out if I break out trade.
Yeah. Oh, that was my stop loss.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, I did mention this yesterday, but if you try to, it didn't break out exactly, but if people were trying to anticipate the breakout before we had that massive drop, I mean, you would have got stopped out. That we were trading at 61.5k, yeah, just before that drop. Was it 61.5, 61.6k, more or less? And then, if you would have entered along there, in just a couple of hours, we went from 61.5k below 58k. So over almost a $4,000 drop in a couple of hours.
Exactly. So, I think I took my sell order around here.
Wow, that was a great.
It was a pretty awesome entry. But I thought the market would continue back down, but sometimes that happens. What should we do about that? So that's why we just have to wait and see what's going to happen right now.
Yeah, I got someone in the comment section here saying Plan B prediction 63k for October. Yes or yay or nay? Is that Swedish?
Ja eller nej.
Ja or nej.
Yeah, that fits in. Yes or no. Ja eller nej. Ja or nej.
Ja or nej. I can't read through this. But yes.
Well,
Plan B.
I mean, if we're
No, just saying that.
If we're breaking the trend line, obviously, because it's not that far away.
Yeah. If we do close October above 63k, Plan B is the creator of the stock to flow model. He's predicting a $100,000 Bitcoin by the end of the year. And he's got two models. He's got stock to flow X, stock to flow, the normal one, and stock to flow X says $288,000 Bitcoin in between 2021 and 2024. So, but anyway, he's been nailing the predictions on Twitter. He went on Twitter and he got these predictions out in June, I think, or July, saying the worst case scenario, closing August would be $47,000, and we just closed above 47,000. He said September 43, and we closed above 43.2 or something like K. And he's saying now October, we've just 2 days away, 63k, and we're at 61.2k trading right now, or 61. So if he does nail $63,000 in 2 days, guess what his November prediction is? If you haven't seen it, do you know? His November close prediction. Do you know, Nathalie, or not?
No, tell me.
$98,000 Bitcoin. He's nailed August, September. He's just about to nail October right now. So if he nails October, that means 3 in a row he's nailing, and he's predicting November, a November close above $98,000. So I think it's just there's going to be a FOMO moment. I think if we do close above 63, that the people might just drive the market up to above 90,000 just because of his predictions. He's got over one.
We do have a pretty strong bullish candlestick on the monthly, so.
But anyway, you need to be surprised with Bitcoin. Bitcoin can just do anything. It can do anything. You can be surprised by Bitcoin. A lot of people think, nah, this is not going to happen. I remember seeing a lot of tweets about his prediction from October, because we were trading at $43,000, and he's like, this guy's insane. How are we going to go up to $63,000 in a month, in less than a month? It took Bitcoin 20 days to go from 43 to 67K. So it is totally possible.
Yeah.
Totally possible.
That's the first thing you do when you're starting to trade Bitcoin. The first thing you see is just like, oh my God, the market's moving so fast. It's like moves very slow for a minute, and then the market just spikes.
Yeah.
So that was actually the first thing that when I started trading Bitcoin, that was the first thing that I noticed. It was like, okay, it's really it's a very volatile pair.
Yeah, exactly.
So I could definitely do that. You can just see, look at this.
Yeah, those moves are insane. Yeah, I got Mark Dutch saying, "Don't trust Plan B. He is Dutch." So he's from where you at? No, from where? From Denmark. Denmark.
Okay, well, I'm gonna let you continue doing this. So I'm gonna prepare myself in maybe 2 hours before I'm going on the live stream after you, Andy.
Yeah, perfect. So perfect. Yeah, just let me know, send me the link, and I'll drive the people to your live stream. I'll continue with Bitcoin and the rest of the comment section, left of the rest of the cryptos. Nathalie, thank you very much for doing this with me.
Thank you so much, guys.
Absolutely.
And Andy for being here.
Yeah.
You're amazing.
Great, absolutely. Nathalie's gonna go live afterwards, so yeah, make sure to stay tuned here, and I'll pass the link of Nathalie's live stream in a while. Nathalie.
Yes, okay. Have a good day.
All the best.
Bye bye, guys.
You too.
Everyone. Thank you.
Bye, Nathalie. See you later. Ciao, ciao.
Bye bye.
All right, guys. Hello, am I still live? Are we still live here? Yes. I'm just gonna pop out here. Whoop, there I am. Hello, Nathalie's gone. When is Nathalie going live? I think she's going live in about 1.5 hours from now, in about 1 hour and 30 minutes. So it would be 3:30 Central European time, approximately. Now let's take a look at all of these cryptos, guys. Sorry, but we had to do it. I mean, this is our first time that we tried this. So let me know if you enjoyed it. Smash up the like button if you did, because there's almost 500 people watching right now, 185 likes. Make sure to smash up the like button. We tried very hard to try and do this kind of collaboration live stream, just an experiment for the viewers. Now I'm going to go through a lot of the comment section right now. Okay, I know a lot of people have been commenting, and we haven't been reading much of the comments, but I'm going to start reading them right now. Okay, from the lowest part. So right, Andy, your logo is wrong. Yes, I know it was wrong. My logo was wrong, guys. Now can you see the charts right now? I've got the Bitcoin chart right now here. Can you hear me? AVAX, please. Andy, let's take a look at AVAX. Damn, like Nathalie's face better. I know. Yeah, she's more pretty than me, right? But anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm here to trade, not to be pretty. Right, let's take a look at AVAX for undefined gravity. Also this, guys, the total crypto market cap. This is total crypto market cap including Bitcoin. We got this scenario right over here. Classic cup and handle. FOMO is just about to start, okay, in the next coming months. I do believe so, that the crypto market is going to go absolutely insane. Now, let's take a look. Oh, look at Shiba Inu. We did get that bounce in the end with Shiba. Look at the analysis that we were talking about, okay? Nathalie was talking about this analysis. We're breaking out from this kind of symmetrical triangle. I'm not sure if I would be shorting Shiba Inu right now. It maybe has quite a lot of power, okay? We do have this kind of symmetrical triangle breakout right over there. It was a pretty clear breakout. And also, guess what? We kind of consolidated. Let's take a look at the 15-minute, because Miss Fibonacci was talking about this with the Fibonacci retracement from this low right over here from the pump. She was saying, you know, we might consolidate around this range. And check it out, guys. We're absolutely exploding now to go back up and retest the highs. It looks like just about hitting that 62% levels where Miss Fibonacci said we would probably consolidate and continue to the upside. Absolute beauty. Right, let's take a look at AVAX. US dollar. Right. Right, AVAX, what's going on with AVAX? AVAX. What have we got here? For AVAX? Well, we do know I was in some long positions here on AVAX. I did close out a profit, but this was quite a few days ago, just before we dipped. Now, AVAX is looking extremely strong, in my opinion, looking very, very strong in an uptrend. I think we are going to continue this uptrend. You could arguably discuss that this kind of uptrend is from all the way down here, these higher lows. Now, technically, we have created a lower high right over there. Let me just get this out of the way, because this was an ascending wedge that I created, and we did meet the target all the way down here from an ascending wedge from there. We can get that out of the way now, because that's played out already. AVAX, we are, this is on the 4 hourly. You could arguably discuss this is kind of the macro. You got this low in September, higher low. We just wicked here, all right? And, the bad thing about this is that we have created this lower high. So, are we going to be in like a huge kind of symmetrical triangle? This is, coming from an uptrend, this is bullish, okay? Coming from an uptrend, this kind of consolidation is bullish, all right? There's nothing bearish about this. This is a symmetrical triangle connecting the lower highs here on the 4 hourly chart and the higher lows. So in my opinion, AVAX will not be going below $52 range, 54 range, $54 range. We've got this resistance point, and we've got this support bouncing as support very, very nicely as soon as we successfully broke out from this range. Now, it is very unlikely, in my opinion, that we are going to break below here the $55 range. Could we see a little bit of volatility here from these higher lows? Yes, we could, just like we saw the volatility from yesterday right over here, right? So I would stay a little bit cautious. I'll get this out of the way. Stay a little bit cautious here. I think any kind of scary dips is going to be a great buying opportunity here for AVAX. We've got a very nice healthy uptrend. We've got a huge symmetrical triangle right over there, and this could play out, okay, from the resistance to the support. We could have a projected move from this symmetrical triangle, okay, coming all the way up to the $100 range in the potential coming weeks, all right? I would say a month or two, but it could happen in weeks. We know that crypto goes parabolic, so we do have a kind of a symmetrical triangle here from these resistance and support levels, and we have to break before the 8th of November, which is the very end of this apex. I think we'll be breaking out as soon as, if BTC does close above $63,000 in 2 days, it's going to be a FOMO moment. We're going to see BTC pumping very, very strongly to smash this all-time high. We're going to see altcoins starting to pop as well. So yeah, AVAX, after all, AVAX is a very, very strong blockchain project. It's getting built on top of already. I think it's here to stay. It's here to stay, AVAX. So in looking at the chart, it looks pretty, pretty bullish. Now, I got a super chat. Let me go through the super chat. Andy FOMO Ino, check super chat. Right, let's take a look. Andy, if on the end of bull run you have 100k plus, what do you do to stash for the next bear market? All in USDT. I like USDC more as a USDT. I know USDC is officially backed, okay, by dollars. We know that USDT, US dollar tether has been having a lot of issues, okay, by showing that they do have the backed up real dollars with USDT, with US dollars, sorry. So I prefer USDT. Even DAI is pretty good. I mean, checking out the stable coins, but yeah, overall I prefer USDC. So if we just go here to coin Gecko, and even though the USDC, the market cap is 70 billion, okay, 96 billion in volume, trading volume today, in 24 hours. But overall, USDC, I think I've usually passed my gains from crypto in USDC. I have no issues, and we've never seen bad news of USDC. I haven't anyway. Not real bad news on USDC, but yes, on USDT, you always get this FUD news every few months on USDT. So just in case, I would play the safer bet, okay? And there's nothing safe here in crypto, 100% safe. But USDC, I think, is a better option in my opinion. I've been doing that USDC for a couple of years now, and I've never had no issues. I've never seen bad news. So yeah, cash out on crypto gains. Stablecoin USDC is my favorite. So thank you very much for the €5, Armand. Thank you very much. Right, let me go through the comment section. Cardano Copium, Blockchain Planet. Let's take a look at Cardano. What are your thoughts about money? I have no idea what money is, but we can take a look at the Cardano chart. What's up with Cardano? Let's take a look at Cardano. Yeah, basically Cardano, what we talked about is the $1.80 range, guys. $1.80 on Cardano is an insane support level. It is a very, very good buying zone in my opinion. And what we talked about Cardano is, the slightly lower lows that we are creating right now. And this is very, very similar to what happened here back in the summer. All right, just a few months ago. We were kind of creating every single time slightly lower lows right up there, and we skyrocketed. I think because of the sentiment in the coming months, it looks pretty bullish. Very, very similar scenario will happen here on Cardano. We might see Cardano trading at that $5-7 range, which in my opinion would be the top. Okay, I'm not sure if Cardano will make it to that $10. But I do potentially see it trading at $5-7, but that would only be a 2-3x from here, right? So 3x from here. I think a lot of people are gonna try and speculate on other cryptos, but yeah, basically we broke out from this symmetrical triangle, almost reached the target is slightly lower, so you might get that wick down to the $1.70 range on ADA. But I don't see it going much lower than there. This is a great moment to accumulate or get some swing longs, in my opinion, on Cardano for the next coming months, because it very much looks like that we are finding a bottom. The bears are not pushing the price down now from this point. It is just going sideways. Check out when this kind of price action happened right over here, which suddenly went up, okay, and this was the same for Bitcoin and for a lot of the altcoins, end of July to the end of August, okay. It only took a month, less than a month, okay, on Cardano to go from the $1 range to the $3 area, over a 200% pump in less than a month. So you could expect something similar like this coming in the next coming months. So that is my take on Cardano. Also, if we do take the fib levels, I also mentioned this on Cardano, from the lowest point here of the summer, we got the pump, the lowest point to the high, and we just hit that golden pocket range on the fib. Okay, so a consolidation is very possible. Every time we dip below $1.80, I think I'll be swing trading this myself on Bybit. Okay, in my opinion, I think we are just going to consolidate around this famous fib level, okay, before we start continuing to the upside. We might see those scary dips still below $1.80. Very, very possible, in my opinion. I think that is going to be the best buying moment, okay, when we do see those sell-offs and you get really scared because you think you're going to lose support, you think you're going to go to much lower levels. This is the moment where you will just have potentially just a couple of wicks, consolidation, and then you're going to skyrocket. It is very, very possible, guys, just because I can show you right over here. It is this same, very similar scenario. You get 3 lows, you might have one more, you might just go sideways and then just continue to the upside. So it is in a kind of a buying zone, in my opinion. All right, guys, looking at the Cardano chart. Remember, I did say on my Telegram group, a small long position on BTC. The entry point was at 59.9k. Okay, 59.9. And this was my entry zone yesterday. Now, I have all of these orders ready to buy if we do drop below 60k. This is going to be my strategy. I think Bitcoin won't be going to 48k. I don't think it will be going to 50k. It might hit 53, 52k. It is possible. But this is just where my liquidation price is right now, 52.6k. We could have a drop down to those levels, but I'm ready to buy all of that dip. Okay, I've got a huge amount of orders here, and this is going to be my strategy. All right, this is going to be my strategy. Will I get wrecked? I do not know. Will we drop to below 50k? I don't think that is going to happen. Maybe not even half of these orders are going to get triggered. Maybe not even a quarter. I do not know. But yeah, I'm just ready to buy that dip because I do see BTC going to higher levels in the coming weeks. Now, guys, remember, ADA also can be traded here on Bybit. You got the best bonus down below. It's up to $3,500 worth of bonus. You can trade Shiba here also. They've added a huge amount of cryptos. And if you want to trade with a bonus, check out Bybit. You get up to $3,500. So all depending on the deposit. But you can deposit and trade with the bonus. That is the good thing about Bybit. Now, let me go through the comment section. I'm getting a few super chats. Right. JF4. I got a super chat with no question. I guess that was just an accident, and now I get another one. Thank you very much for the super chat, JF4. What do you think about Luna? Thanks. I think Luna is a great project, and it will be doing very well. We can take a look at the charts eventually. Terra Luna. Right. Terra Luna, they went absolutely crazy here at the end of August, smashing the all-time highs. Let me just zoom in here. I'm just analyzing and see what we did see on Terra Luna. It looked like that we have I think it's just about to make the move here to the upside. We got Terra Luna, just to take a look at the price action that we had. We had this high over here. We had a breakout. We created a double top right there, coming all the way down to meet that double top target around about this area. Heavily supported here from this range because we had this $36 area. As you can see, if I zoom in right over there, we had the resistance point here, consolidation around this area, also a lot of consolidation around this range that turns it into a major level. This is why we got this round formation and start popping. It looks very much, it does look like that we are just about to break highs here. We just had that last kind of wick right over here, and this wants to continue to the upside. I like the steady growth that this crypto is having. We're not seeing no pumps, no dumps here. Like really, it did have a massive pump since August. It went all the way from $5.6 to it almost did a 10x. It did absolutely great, and the consolidation here is absolutely fantastic because this is what you want to see on these crypto projects. You want to see long consolidation after a pump and even going to higher levels. This is a very, very good steady growth. I do see Terra Luna breaking all-time highs very, very soon. Very, very soon, yeah. BTC 1 hourly forming a falling wedge. JF4, thank you very much for the super chat. Atom, please, Andy, and thank you, says Duderino. Let's take a look at Atom. This is ready also to retest all-time highs and break it. This is ready to retest the highs here. We did talk about Atom, about forming this kind of consolidation, descending triangle, these lower highs. We broke out of these lower highs on the 4 hourly, not with a huge amount of volume, I think. Let me just check. Well, the volume is kicking in right now. It is coming in right now with this pump. So I think this is just going to consolidate. This is just like the first leg up. It's just going to consolidate here, and we're going to have a move to the upside. Let me take a look at the 1 hourly here for Atom. And yeah, I think this is just ready to have a pop to the upside. We might be creating a kind of a symmetrical triangle that is just about breaking out right now. Yeah, overall, this looks pretty bullish. We did have a little bit of selling volume. This was from yesterday, that massive correction, but I think this is just volatility. And inside this volatility, we just created this small symmetrical triangle on the 1 hourly. I think all-time high retest is inevitable here on Atom. Yeah, looking very bullish. Got a nice healthy uptrend right now after having this consolidation right over there. So yeah, we do have a healthy uptrend. I think it's inevitable at this point that we are going to retest the highs here of $44. BTC forming a 1 hourly descending wedge. 1 hourly forming descending wedge. Let's take a look at the 1 hourly. 1 hourly descending wedge. I guess, are you talking about this descending wedge right over here? Because this could be on the 1 hourly, on the 4 hourly. I don't see in the immediate short term a descending wedge here. I think you're maybe saying this descending wedge, right? I guess. Yeah, we did talk about this descending wedge now for a couple of days. Since yesterday, actually. Right, let me go through the comment section here quickly. Right, Filecoin or ETC double bottom. We'll take a look at that straight away. Data, please. Right, Abhishek, let's take a look at data also. Vet, please, Andy, short-term prediction. Right, let's take a look at VeChain. Let's take a look at ETC. Let's take a look at these ones, all right? First of all, let's take a look at VeChain for Joseph straight away. We might see a little bit of volatility here on VeChain. Okay, maybe a little bit of volatility to the downside. But overall, it is looking bullish for the next coming weeks. Okay, and this is only a possibility. Overall trend is going to be, it's up, okay, here for VeChain. As you know, we do see a lot of cryptos that formed this kind of, pump and retracement. And then we broke out from, a lot of them formed a kind of a descending wedge and broke here, the resistance continued to the upside. Now, I do think that this here for VeChain is the third leg up, okay? And the third leg up, we always know, on Elliott wave theory, it is much larger, well, not much larger, just slightly larger usually, than the first leg. So basically, we are still inside the third leg here. Now, the third leg here on VeChain could have some consolidations in between, okay, and then have some type of correction. So if the price action of VeChain moves like this, it is pretty clear when you do see an ABC correction, pretty harsh correction like this, that this was the third wave. You can clearly see this is the low part, and if we did a price action similar to this, you do create 1, 2, 3 waves and then that ABC correction. So obviously the volatility is going to get you crazy. You're not going to see this kind of movement, but this is what I'm expecting for VeChain. And basically we are going to break the 15 cent major resistance. And I don't know, guys. I don't know how long is it It might be a couple of days, and it might be in about a week or two. We do not really know. But what I do know is that we do have very strong support here at the 11 cent level, 11.5 cent. We've been consolidating around this range for a long time in the past. As you can see, we did form a very good strong consolidation right over here above the 11 cent. Right there. We also wicked below this range and consolidated here for quite a few days. Okay, so from the 8th of September till the 17th, or almost 10 days, consolidating at the 11 cent range. Okay, all of these consolidations just makes it a stronger level. So we just wicked and hit that range. So could we come back down? Maybe yes, but I think this is going to be a very, very strong level that is going to hold very, very nicely before we continue up. So most bearish case scenario here for VeChain, in my opinion, is coming down to that 11 cent range before pumping, or we either go sideways here a little bit and start pumping from here, guys. I do see us in a very pretty much healthy uptrend after this massive crash over here, higher lows. It is pretty clear that we are changing trend, and we are going to continue up here. Like I said, worst case scenario, coming to the 11 cents, consolidating around this range with a little bit of volatility and go up, or either go up from here. We are not going to break, in my opinion, this trend line, these higher lows trend line. Okay, so dropping below 10 cent is very improbable. Dropping below 10 cents successfully is very improbable here. Maybe just a little bit of volatility at the 11 cent range and continue to the upside. So if we do drop to that 11 cent range, get extremely bullish. That might be one of the last good moments before breaking here the 15.5 cent resistance. So if it does dip from here, it is buying moment, because at some point this is going to happen. At some point this is going to happen. So any levels around this range, around that 11 cent area, okay, and this is plus minus 1 cent approximately, we've got to expect some volatility. That is going to be a great buying zone, because we will be breaking that 15 cent level. This market structure, bears have already gotten exhausted. It is time for the bulls to continue to the upside. Almost 275 likes. You guys rock. Absolutely, guys. Let's try and get this stream to 400 likes. That'll be absolutely amazing. Under Uni says Mohammed. Yeah, let's take a look at Uni, and also which one? ETC. Okay, let's take a look at ETC first, and let's take a look at Uni after that for Mohammed. Phew, Uni was not looking too great here. Okay, let me just explain. I'm going to take a couple of things out of the way. We've got this descending wedge played out, get it out of the way. Let's take a look at strong resistance. Long time since I haven't analyzed Uni, so let me just get these boxes, important boxes here further, like this. Right, the thing about Uni is that we got this uptrend. Check out this higher low, higher low, higher low right over there. We just wicked there, and we broke kind of this uptrend, right? But we are we still, you know, on the macro, if you do take a look at the daily chart here for Uniswap, and we zoom in, you can clearly see here that we are technically still creating higher lows. Okay, even though we broke this higher low structure right over there and got massive rejection from this resistance, I think this is just a short-term bearish for Uni. Not for long. I think we'll be smashing this major resistance. We know Uniswap is the #1 decentralized exchange on the Ethereum blockchain. So I think this trend line will be broken as soon as we get above this trend line again, and it's going to be looking extremely bullish again here for Uniswap. Uni also created a descending wedge right there. I mean, a long time, it seems like I didn't do analysis on Uniswap for a long time. We did have that crazy wick here. you know, if I do count the end of the wick, then this would be something like this. But I think it was just a lot of volatility. And we do have a potential target from this major retracement on Uniswap, which is the top here. But we've just seen a little bit of volatility, guys. Remember, people getting extremely bullish with this breakout of a lot of the cryptos, descending wedge. And a lot of people getting bullish here. The volatility can be insane to the downside to exterminate those, you know, over leveraged long positions. Sorry, this is not Uniswap, this is ETC. This is Ethereum Classic. I was getting the ticker symbol wrong. Ethereum Classic. So as soon as we get above on Ethereum Classic, this trend line, it is going to be looking very, very bullish. We broke the trend line, we were under it. It is very, very likely that this major support range is holding, and it might be a double bottom. I guess you're talking about this being a double bottom, right? This right over here. We got a bottom from this major resistance at the $60 down to the $45 range, came all the way back up to retest that $60, come back down, retest support, and then come back up. So I think, yeah, this is basically, it is basically going to be a double bottom right over there. As soon as we break $60, which is a major resistance, okay, it's been a heavy support range. We got bottom there. Might be forming a bottom right over here. So if you want to maybe risk the long, okay, this being a bottom, and that is going to break the $60 and continue and hit that major resistance of $76 right over there, it is very, very possible. I do see this kind of price action coming in the next coming weeks. So could you anticipate this in a swing trade? Not too much leverage. I think it is unlikely. We've just seen volatility below $45. We've currently hit $42 yesterday. But that $45 range should be holding very, very nicely. So low leverage, maybe, you know, stop loss to your liquidation price, $35, $37. I think it's very, very likely that we are going to start moving to the upside on ETC. It's not looking, we are creating higher lows here. Still technically creating higher lows. We've got strong higher lows, higher lows, higher low there. We almost went below it. We just wicked and came straight back up. So it is still higher low. As if we did close a strong 4-hourly candle below this range, it would look very, very bad. But for the moment, it's looking pretty good. Now let's take a look at Uni. And I'll go through the comment section straight away. See if I can find some other crypto. Right, Uniswap. I think we have a kind of a cup in hand. There was a potential cup in handle. It's not the most beautiful. We have a resistance. We have this kind of formation, and then, you know, there was a potential projected move here. If we broke out successfully the $30, we just had a massive wick going up and straight down. Now this is why I do not breakout trade, because, you know, this candle would, on the 4-hourly must have looked amazing. A lot of people FOMOing in, and at the end it was just a big fake out right over there. So on the 4-hourly here we got this descending wedge that met the target. Now let's take a look at what can we analyze on Uniswap. Okay, most importantly let me just take that out of the way. On the 4-hourly, on the macro, I want to connect these higher lows. We've got this low and we've got this higher low. So that is very, very strong uptrend that we are creating now on the 4-hourly. So I think worst case scenario, and I think, you know, this is a major level anyway. That was a major level, and the reason why this was a major level, let me just explain, because we got, you know, this resistance touch right over there, and we did get supported very, very nicely at this level, which is at the $22, $23 range. We broke below this range, but we created a double bottom. As soon as you create a double bottom, you can start becoming bullish, because you might get above again that major resistance. Now what is happening right now, we got slightly above this resistance, and we're just bouncing and bouncing every single time from this range. I think there is a possibility you might get one of those crazy wicks to the downside, maybe hitting that $20 area. That would be the most bearish case scenario here for Uniswap, in my opinion, because we'll be getting strongly supported from this higher low structure. So worst case scenario would be hitting that $20 range, and that's going to be a very, very good buying opportunity, in my opinion, for Uni. I think we'll be not falling below this $18 low right over there. This $18 low is just, if we do come down to this range, I do believe so that is going to be an excellent buying opportunity for Uni. Very unlikely that we're going to do this and retest the lows right over here from the summer, right? That $14 area. Very, very unlikely. I think the trend is pretty clear. So any major dip in the next coming days, if we are lucky and get BTC to come a little bit lower before we continue up, it is a buying moment, guys. Any little dip, any little scare, panic, any 5-10% drop from now, in my opinion, is going to be an excellent buying opportunity. Now, we might not get those dips, guys. We might not get them. BTC looking pretty strong here. And let me just go here at, we need to take a look at BTC, guys. Always take a look at Bitcoin, and just looking at this chart, not, let's get the noise, let's get all those different lines. It is pretty clear that we do have a strong support and a strong resistance. We need to close a strong 4-hourly candle, I would say, in my opinion, with very high volume above this resistance. Now, we have created lower highs there. If we do have a 4-hourly candle like this, guys, we're getting above this cluster, this huge consolidation that is going to be a very, very strong support area. All of this is going to turn into a massive support range as soon as we break it, or break the resistance to the upside. Could you look at Fantom, please? Andy says yes. Yano flies, yes. Andy, what about Shiba? Let's take a look at Shiba also. I wanted to make this a kind of a meme stream, but let's take a look at Shiba Inu just for 1 second, and I'll be taking a look at Fantom straight away. Okay, I'm going to take a look at Fantom straight away. Just take a quick look at Shiba, and then take a look at Fantom. Yeah, Shiba Inu, I think was looking pretty good. What can we see here for Shiba? Right, Shiba. I mean, looking at the technicals, it is looking pretty good. The reason why this is on the 1 hourly, we have, massive volume here with the pump, and we do have some volume here to the downside, a little bit to the upside also, but the overall, the volume is going down, right? The volume is going down and down and down. I think the most likely scenario here on Shiba would be getting a pump in the next coming hours and days, because the consolidation looks like it is ending. We are ending this consolidation now. Also, what we did take a look at Shiba with Nathalie at the beginning of the stream is this pump over here that looked pretty strong with volume. Okay, we were breaking out of this symmetrical triangle, breaking out from these lower highs right over there with pretty okay volume. It's not a huge amount, but it is enough. It is more than what happened here for the last couple of days, and it's breaking out a resistance. Now we're just consolidating, and what we were looking at here at the beginning of the stream with Nathalie is that it is very likely that Shiba Inu was going to hold from the lowest part here of this retracement from the pump to the high, that we were going to potentially consolidate in between the 50 and 62% Fibonacci levels. Now we are technically moving to the upside now, so Could we come back down and consolidate? Yes, we could, but I think we are going to consolidate above this small support level, this resistance that we did create here on Shiba Inu. We went below it, consolidated, came back up. Now it looks like that we are going to hold this major level as support before we continue to the upside. I think very, very likely for Shiba Inu in the next coming hours. It is more likely that we are going to break this level. Then we could go a little bit below this range maybe before we continue up. But yeah, overall, it is more likely to break this level than actually come back down and retest this level. Okay, we could come a little bit lower here. It could happen. We still, that fib level, that the lower part from this candle with this huge amount of volume. Well, not huge, with this volume over here. But I think the lowest part of the candle is going to be very, very strong. So we might have another dip before we continue up and break these highs. It is more likely that we are going to break these highs on Shiba, and this is on the 15-minute, then come back down and retest this low, looking at the probabilities and looking at the market structure. This is what we got for Shiba Inu. Let's take a look at Fantom. Fantom did have a double top scenario. We did, if I'm not wrong, we did talk about this potential scenario here for Fantom. Now, a good buying zone for Fantom would be that $2.50 area, and I wouldn't try and buy if we had a massive wick down here or massive candle. I would wait for a little market structure and see the bears getting exhausted, right? And very, very low volume. We're seeing, if we do come all the way down to this range, you want to see a little bit of sideways action on the 1 hourly, or even better on the 4 hourly, and start creating a little bit of a higher low kind of structure, right? To start thinking that we are bottoming out and that we are going to continue to the upside, because this is supposedly a very strong level on Fantom, and we need to be patient. Okay, not too patient, because you might you might miss the opportunity, but there's a clear resistance right over there that should be turning into a very strong support. So if we do come back down to this range, checking out the volume, if the volume goes very, very low and we start going sideways around this area, it is going to be a very, very good buying opportunity. It might be a small consolidation, small accumulation before we continue up. But there is a possibility where you come down, retest, and then break the support. So this is why you don't want to go straight into the position. Could you have a strong bounce like this? Yes, but usually when you have a drop pretty harsh, pretty strong drop, you might consolidate here for a couple of days. And there's where you want to be coming bullish, right? You want to get bullish on the consolidation. This is a great consolidation. Okay, we might be forming a descending wedge. We might be forming, I don't know, some kind of pattern, symmetrical triangle or something. I want to show you what happened on Fantom. So this is the kind of scenario that I want to show you, where we do get a consolidation. You do dip below a major support level, but you have this descending wedge structure right over there. And we did start to break out from here, from the lower highs. And, I do have this resistance. We did talk about this with Fantom, to become very, very bullish as soon as we broke this resistance, this kind of lower high structure. We're starting to go sideways. So we basically broke these two highs over here, right over there. We consolidated above it, and that was a great buying opportunity also, because we had these higher lows trend line. Check out this higher low trend line over here. High low. This is on the 1 hourly, okay? Higher low. So this created a trend line from these higher lows. We just dipped below it, but this is the last dip, okay? You do kind of break, you always break the support, but it's just a little bit of volatility. So this is when you get scared, or you might be breaking down and continue to the downside. But looking at overall, where are you coming from? When you're in doubt, you need to zoom out, and you are coming from a massive uptrend consolidation retracement period, which is very, very likely after this huge consolidation. it is more likely to come back up and retest the highs than coming back down. So this is why you might have, you've got this resistance turning into support. And this is why I say, most of the times, you don't want to get into that. If we do dip really, really fast like this, wait for potential consolidation, because you might FOMO into this bounce over here, right over there, FOMO into the bounce, and then, and then this is coming straight back down and getting your stop loss at this range. Wait for consolidation, wait to the retest, wait for the market to look bearish and step in. So this is what we could expect here. I mean, not guaranteed that we are going to come down to this level, but if we do, expect a little bit of volatility and consolidation before we start pumping. And this is where you want to start becoming very, very bullish at the retest of the resistance, turning into support and actually piercing through below it. This is when you want to getting at the lowest level. So that was Fantom. Andy, take a look at Polkadot straight away. We took a look at Polkadot before with Miss Fibonacci, with Nathalie, and what we got for Polkadot right over here is taking a look at the 4 hourly. It is pretty clear on Polkadot that the $38 level is an extreme buy zone, okay, in my opinion, and especially after having this consolidation, we might see a little bit of more volatility. If we do have that volatility dipping below $40, it's a great buy zone in my opinion. This is a nice consolidation, just getting ready to break out here, the all-time high, which is at the almost $50. So basically, pretty simple here for Polkadot. We got a very strong support level, which is in between the $38 and the $40 range. So $38 and $40, and I think Nathalie was doing some analysis on these higher lows. Nathalie saw these higher lows right over there, and she got a trend line on them. I think if I'm right, a trend line right over here. And we are getting some very nice bounces right there. So worst case scenario would be coming down to have a little bit of that volatility again. Remember, when you have these dips, you sometimes, I would say usually, have that dead cat bounce scenario, maybe dip below the lowest part and then continue up, okay? That's what usually happens. You want to get people scared. Remember, you might dip and hit that $38 range, and I think we'll be holding very, very nicely that major resistance turning into support. We got these higher lows, higher lows, higher lows, higher lows, also trend line. So we've got a strong trend line here from these higher lows. We've got a strong resistance turning into support. You might have that last retest in the coming days and then continue up, guys. I would say become extremely bullish at the $38-$40 range on Polkadot, in my opinion. It is very unlikely. If we do lose that level, if BTC maybe drops to 51, 52k, we might have a little bit, we might break this trend level, this support level. But this is why you want to try and catch that dip over here, and maybe put your stop loss at $34, $35. You should be fine with that little volatility here before we continue up. And then because the overall upside is potential is very, very strong. This is what I see here for Polkadot. Link, please, says Evo. Yeah, let's take a look at Chainlink. Oh, I got a super chat. From Armand. Thank you very much. Andy, your limits, do you have a long already open? As I see, you think it will be short. What if it will not hit your long later? Can you explain? Yes, Armand. Well, obviously, I would scale into my positions. All right. This is a very, swing trading. Usually, if you do have a clear uptrend, if you know that the market is going to be bullish, for swing trading, I mean, you're never going to get the best entry, are you? You're never going to get that entry. And this is what happened to me right over here, right? I could have swing traded this and we did excellent analysis. All right, let me just go on this chart over here, because for old subscribers, They know, and I got bad comments on this. I maybe held people back on long in all of this uptrend. And we knew all the way, we knew that this was an ABC correction, guys. You can check my videos from, 23rd, 25th of September. I missed out on all, we're actually going to check it out right now here. Missed out completely on all of that uptrend, and that would have been an excellent swing trade. But I was too, focused on the retracements on YouTube, and I missed out on very big gains, when we were, you could see this one right over here. Was it this one? Yeah, this over here. These videos on the 25th of September, 24th. But yeah, basically this was all the way back, okay, in mid-September. We did, obviously the descending wedge, very similar scenario to what's happening right now on BTC. It was clearly bullish scenario, but I just being so conservative, I missed out. I wanted a clear breakout. I wanted to wait for the retracement. It's just like here saying, all right, guys, we're going to break out. I'm not trading until we break out. Okay, I'm not trading until we retrace over here. And then, what happens is that you have the price exploding, consolidating sideways, having another leg up, having a little bit of a correction. Then I'm going to say, we're going to retest this resistance, and then suddenly just breaking here the highs. And I missed out knowing that we were going to go to the upside. Not knowing eventually, I don't know what the price is going to do, but you do know that the overall market sentiment is going to be looking very, very bullish. You are creating a bullish structure, bullish consolidation here, descending wedge. Okay, so I'm in a long position already on Bybit. Okay, I did mention this yesterday. My strategy is, if we dip lower from this point, I'll be entering some positions, because looking at this descending wedge, we still have a strong possibility of coming all the way down to that $56,000, even $54,000. Now, if we do break this resistance, the support to the downside, it won't be looking great here for Bitcoin. But yeah, because if you do break this support level from this descending wedge, we could potentially go to very low levels. The projected move is the back of the wedge from the breakout. You could hit that 52 level, $51,000, $52,000, which in the next, all depending on when you're going to break out. I think it's very, very unlikely. But you could see that volatility. That volatility could happen. It could happen. But anyway, I am ready to scale into my positions strongly, okay? My liquidation price right now is at 52K. And it could happen. We've seen it before. BTC could have that 20-30% drop in a day or two. It could happen. I've got a huge amount of orders, and all of those orders added up would take my my liquidation price to around about 46K, okay? So I want to think that I'm going to be pretty well protected. My liquidation price is around about this area right now, but adding to my position strongly, my liquidation price will go back down, because I do believe so. If we do not pump from here, I mean, it is pretty simple. If you're going to swing trade, you're never going to get that good entry, and an old subscriber knows that from me. I did excellent trades all the way over here, small swing trades, a couple of days. I missed out big time on this breakout, and I could have, we could have made a huge amount of gains. Could have swing traded this easily, just add to your position while you're going up. And this is going to be my plan for this next leg up, okay? And I don't mind if we go down to 57 to 56 or $54,000. If we go below $50,000, then this is maybe when I'm going to get a little bit worried. I might be getting very close to liquidation, and I am going to go pretty heavy on this trade. But I am planning for the BTC price to go to the $56,000 or $54,000 range easily. It could happen. And add to all of that position, so my entry point won't be 60,000, it won't be 59.9, it'll be 58, it'll go down to 57, 56, all of those positions added. before we potentially bottom out and continue up. Now, we might be breaking in the next coming hours this major resistance. Remember, like I mentioned yesterday, it is very, very likely that we are going to consolidate in between this major support range, okay, which is the 60k level, and these lower highs. And this is exactly what we are doing right now. We're just consolidating. The price is just getting ready for a blast off, guys. Nathalie thinks that we might have a dip here. I think that we probably are going to break out resistance. One thing that I have to back up my my potential prediction from the breakout resistance is this guy over here. This guy over here. I think we're going to the people, you know, are going to push the price up because of the 63k end of October prediction. Now, right, what the question of you, Armand, thank you for the €5 tip, is what if all of these orders don't get triggered? Well, this was, you know, yesterday I did mention if we do have a clear breakout from this resistance, and you know, you might think that this yesterday was a clear breakout. No, this was just a massive wick. I paid no attention on this. Once we had this dip over here, I wanted to get in lower, but I got in at 59.6, and I added a little bit to my position, and my entry is 59.9. So after all, I'm bullish, and my strategy for the long for my long positions in the coming weeks is going to add to my position as soon as I see 1 or 2 strong 4-hourly candles, you know, with some pretty decent volume to the upside. Then I know that I can add to my position on this breakout, on that solid green candle breaking this lower high right over here. So we've got lower highs, lower high right over there. As soon as we break this lower high, it is going to be pretty clear that we are going to continue to the upside. So if we take a look at what happened right over here, this is exactly what happened right over here. It doesn't mean that this could happen again, but you do have a kind of a descending wedge right there. So you had a very strong breakout, very, very strong breakout right over here. In this consolidation, you could already add to your position. You could already get in. Now, if you dip from this level, just add to your position right over there. If you dip a little bit lower, add to your position, because it's very, very likely to continue up. This is a bullish structure, and we've got a bullish structure right over here also. This is kind of anticipating the breakout. I'm anticipating that we are going to break out very soon. We are going to continue up, but if we dip to 56, 54 range, I won't be worried at all. I will be adding to my position heavily, because I'm a strong believer that this bull run is going to continue. We are going to smash all-time highs. We're going to see much higher levels. Now, yeah, so that is going to be my game plan. Only if we break out, I'll be adding to my position. If we go down, I'll be adding to my long position right now. There is a possibility that I'll be in negative tomorrow, in the next few days, if we do drop down. Well, I am ready, you know, I am ready for that scenario. Thank you, Armand, for the super chat. Right, smash that like button. Bernard, how are you doing? For Andy, let's make it to 500. Absolutely amazing. I got my moderators. I've got an insane team of moderators. They're absolutely insane. Thank you very much, guys. Super. How many guys are you bullish? Dislike the video if you are bearish. Like the video if you're bullish. I hope there are not too many bears on the stream. Any 2 coins from top 50 that can 3-5x next 2 months? Next 2 months, I would be a little bit more. I would give a little bit more time, maybe 4 months. You know, maybe February, maybe March. I don't know why, but I'm a strong believer that the market cycle might top in March. I don't know why March. I've been thinking about March for quite a few months already for this market top. I'm also a strong believer that the market cycles are extending. I haven't got the chart right now. Oh yeah, I got it here in a picture. I can show you. If you're an old subscriber, you know what this is all about. I'm a strong believer that the market cycles are extending in time. Okay, and you can clearly see the projection from peak to peak, and this is on the weekly time frame. You got the market cycles here on the in the bars. In the red, you got the first one from 2010 to 2011, and they were much faster because there wasn't that much liquidity. But they are taking longer in time, as you can see. In the yellow, you got the second cycle. You got the purple cycle. This was the 2013-2017 cycle from the lowest point in 2013 to 2017. And here in the orange, we got the market cycle currently. This is the lowest part, which was in December of 2018, where we were trading at about 3.2K, 3.6K. I can't remember now exactly, but it was just below that $4,000 range. Now, if you take a look at the market cycles and how they've been behaving, this cycle right over here, you know, if we do analyze the last cycles from low to top, we should be peaking somewhere in between December and June of 2022. So, you know, you can see that the potential projection here. So, and that might be $100,000, 200. I mean, this is the thing nobody knows. You got to have a good strategy to start scaling out. I would scale out as soon as we are close to $100,000. I would say $90,000. It would be a good moment to start scaling out. If we enter a bear market, you'll just have to wait a few years until we hit that 100K level. It doesn't matter. If a lot of the people are here for the long term. I'm here for the long term, mid-long term. Long term, I mean, 10 years, Bitcoin could be worth $5 million. So, you know, if you do have one whole Bitcoin, I know I'm going to hold at least one Bitcoin to you know, till I'm, you know, till 10 years, till it reaches, you know, a few $1 million. So this is a long waiting game. Let me go through the comment section. Binance just let me stake 2 DOT at 41% for 7 days. Wow, that's amazing. 41%. That is a great return. Fantastic. That's great. Coty exploding soon, says ZG Go. Absolutely. Sell in May and go away. Exactly, before the summer. This is what, and this is exactly what happened, right? This is what happened in May. May sell off. May sell off. Ready for the summer. People cashing out because they want to have a great summer, right? It does make sense. When's the best moment to have money and to have a good time? For the summer, you know. When do the people sell? In the summer, because they want to have a fantastic summer. Yeah, you have a fantastic summer here. This is the summer. Everybody's partying. Everybody's on holiday. Consolidation. We'll buy back in September. Well, it was the end of July actually. But absolutely, yeah, that does. This strategy that works a lot. I would say 80% of the times. May, June are not very good months for any asset. For a lot of the assets. I'm not going to say any asset, but let me go through the comment section. Atom, please. I've taken a look at Atom already. Please check out AXS. AXS. Let's take a look at AXS. I did take a look at Atom. Let's take a look at AXS straight away, because AXS had this. Phew. I did not stay in my trade. I might have got liquidated if this would have happened. But yeah, we got a projected move. It looks like that this is going to continue to the upside. AXS will be smashing all-time highs. Will be hitting $170 very, very likely in the coming days. That would have been a great re-enter right over there. I did place a long here. I took some profits and I exited. This was basically on the 25th. I can't remember when it was. I did say on the Telegram, I'm out out of all my alt positions because of BTC potentially forming that right shoulder from the head and shoulder. But that would have been a great re-entry point. We did know that the $115, $120 here for 88 for AXS for AVAX. No, sorry, for Axie Infinity. Getting all these words mixed up. This was an insane support. The $115, $120 range, super strong. So we did have that kind of breakout. It was a massive wick in the end, and it came down, retested support. Wow, this yesterday was an excellent buy at $123. That would have been an excellent buy. Now, yeah, basically we are gonna. This has confirmed the breakout right now. If we go to the 1 hourly, this is gonna start pumping like crazy. Check out the breakout or the fake out. We've got the fake out right over there. We do have the projected move. Now, this is the thing. Be careful with the volatility. Be careful with those dips because over leveraged positions. Look at all these. I think I had on a 12x on my position. I think my liquidation price was round about the $122, $123. A good stop loss for a breakout of a symmetrical triangle is below the support of the higher lows. Okay, that is a good stop loss right over here. So if you break out from here, just about, okay, you should give some distance. You know, don't be scared on giving distance. Don't just put it at the support, below the support, because you might just get hit on the tick and then it goes straight back up. So give it some room to breathe, you know, somewhere down there. And you might get that, you know, you could get a massive wick down there, but get it for a breather. And if you do dip, just think that is going to be a very good opportunity to long right over there, because this is just that dip where everybody FOMO'd in here. You get it, the smart people get in here thinking, okay, consolidation, this is going to continue up. Very hard to say though. I entered, I exited. And with 12x leverage, if your liquidation price here on AXS was around about this level, you're using too much leverage then. If you think, oh yeah, my liquidation price is at 25, so I can't put my stop loss at 115. Too much leverage, lower leverage, until you do have a pretty decent stop loss or liquidation price, you know, well below to get protected. Anyway, overall, AVAX confirmed the breakout right now. This is a confirmation. This is a clear confirmation that we are going to hit all-time high and potentially smash it. We have a projected move from a symmetrical triangle. And basically, why is this a confirmation? Because you broke the high here from the fake out, from this kind of fake out, right? You got a fake out, come back in, then you break out. So you break out the breakout, meaning that you confirmed this breakout. So you get the bounce there. That was a great buying opportunity, great re-enter. When you break out here, this breakout, bouncing as support, that was a great entry point. So yeah, this was around about the 137, currently above $10 already. That would have been a very good scalp if you want to get in and out of the market. You know, it's pretty simple. You have the fake out here, the breakout of this fake out. Look how we bounced beautifully there. That would have been a great entry point here for a scalp. And you know, that's a $10 move. You know, from this low part here of the 137 range to the top, that was already an 8%. So with the 10x, that was an 80% profit. And 10x is not too much leverage. That would have been a pretty good scalp there. But anyway, overall, be careful with the volatility. The AXS very likely to continue to the upside. We've got projected move, $170 range, and also all-time highs. We might be getting a little bit of rejection before we pop out from the all-time high. So be careful with volatility. AXS can be traded on Bybit, guys. Remember, if you want to support the channel also, I get a tiny commission, but you get the best bonus available, which is up to $3,500, all right? Up 17%, up to $3,500 on Bybit by using my link in the description, okay? PrimeXBT, my favorite day trading platform. I'm actually in a short position. Let's see. Oh, right. I haven't logged in right over here on PrimeXBT. But on PrimeXBT, you get 50% added to your deposit, okay? You get 50% added on top of your deposit to trade with. You cannot withdraw the bonus. They're not going to give you free money. They're going to give you bonus money to trade with, okay? To have more margin. I got a full tutorial down below of PrimeXBT. In the description, in the tutorial section, so make sure to check that out. I also get a small commission if you use my link, but you getting 50% added to your margin. It is you cannot withdraw this bonus. It is used for buying power. You can withdraw all of the gains that you make with the bonus, but not the bonus eventually. Right, so let's take a look at some Shiba. Bought $50 Shiba now, worth $650. How high will Shiba go? Says Bernard. It's insane how Shiba can go much higher. The hype can be for ages. But yeah, congratulations on you. Absolutely great move. I remember first time I heard about Shiba was it February? I think it was around about February. And just for entertainment purposes, let's just have a look where Shiba was in February. Man, if I would have put just, $100, just $100 just to have some fun. I've just bought $5,000 worth of Saitama Inu. So just for entertainment purposes, okay? Not financial advice. But I remember hearing about Shiba Inu back in February, and yeah, basically it was, there was about $1 million in volume, and this now the volume right now is $20 billion. Anyway, yeah, I remember hearing about Shiba back in February, and I didn't put a single dollar in it. But anyway, I think a lot of people must have heard of Shiba a long time ago. If you've been in the space, must have heard about Shiba, at least before the summer of 2021. It just made a 10x. Shiba made a 10x since the consolidation that we had in the summer. So just in October now, from the 1st of October till now, it's done a 10x. It's worth putting something, I guess, on these meme coins. I wouldn't say it's the best moment to buy right now. Eventually, just find some other meme coins that are pretty low in market cap, maybe just for that potential moonshot. Not financial advice. It's just worth it because I'm in solid projects. My portfolio is not moving, and you see all of these, these meme coins suddenly making huge gains, and they continue making huge gains. So I didn't buy Doge. I'm definitely not buying Doge and Shiba right now. I think it's too high, but it still could do another few X's. Potentially, it could. The analysis that we were looking at here with Miss Fibonacci was this right over here. We just bounced here from the 62% levels. This high is very, very likely to be touched right now in the next coming. Maybe in the next hour. Shiba Inu just trying to piss everyone off. Oh yeah, I know a lot of people are shorting Shiba, have been shorting, but this is not looking. It's not looking bearish now. It would have been, that was a great short, great to get out. Maybe a second chance to short there, but hey. We've created higher lows here on this is the 15-minute, but you can go to the 1 hourly. Creating higher lows, creating lower highs, breaking the structure, breaking the last higher low right over there, lower high, sorry. Broken out, consolidation. Whoever's shorting Shiba Inu, I would get out. I would get out because this looks like ready for another pumpy action. Solid higher lows right over there after this dip. Breaking structure. Poof. Whoever's shorting Shiba, good luck with that. good luck with that. I mean, if you make gains from this short, absolutely great. But yeah, I think people are gonna traders are gonna be looking at this and they're gonna say, okay guys, shorting has ended, buying has started again. Andy, I earn 115% interest dual yield on my Star Atlas Radium yield farm staking. That alone is amazing. I'm earning 300% IAY on Samo and Lorix on Solana's Radium. Absolutely amazing. So Radium's also giving huge percentage, I see. I know, was it Pancake Swap was giving something like 90% on your Pancake doing staking. So, Andy, should I hold earn 183 entry point long on ADA, right? On ADA, right? Did you enter at $1.83? Absolutely. All depending on where your liquidation price is, okay? All depending on where your liquidation price is. But if you entered at $1.82, that's an absolutely amazing entry on ADA. If your liquidation price is around about that $1.60 range, $1.80 is an excellent entry. It's an insane resistance that has turned into support. I do not see ADA, and taking the fib here from the lows, this is on the macro on the 4 hourly, looking at the low to the high, we're just bouncing at that 62% level. Now expect some volatility, but if we do come down to that $1.80, I missed on this, I don't have any orders. I think I will be buying on ADA on this on these potential dips just at the $1.80 or below that range. I don't see it going much lower. We might see a little bit of scary volatility before we continue up, if we do not continue up from here. So if you're asking my opinion, I would say yes, or depending on your stop loss, I would have at least a stop loss at $1.60. But I guess this is a kind of a swing trade, right? If you entered at $1.80, you are looking for those potential pumps in the next coming weeks to reach all-time high, right? All-time high retest, which is at the $3 range. You're looking at the $3 range to be retested in the next coming weeks. It might be a month or so, but you could, to have a swing trade open. So if you have your stop loss, if you entered at $1.82, you can easily have a stop loss at $1.60 or $1.50. Easily have a stop loss at that range, because what you are risking for the potential gains in the coming weeks is absolutely insane. We are looking for that retest here of the all-time high on ADA. So yeah, if you ask me, the risk to reward, well, depending on how much you're risking, how much is your leverage and your stop loss, definitely worth it. Definitely worth it. Right. We're doing stable coins today. No, we're not. Shaq going to $1. You'll regret it. Told everyone about it 2 months ago, says Brandon. Let's take a look at Shaq. Is this a meme coin? Shakita Inu. Shakita Inu, is this the one? Let me know, Brandon, if this is the coin. Fantom retest, says Bernard. Let me just take a look straight away, because yeah, Fantom. I'll take a look at Fantom straight away. We did talk about Fantom. The $2.50 range for Fantom is a super strong, super strong $2.50. So let me take a look at the 1 hourly. Are we gonna consolidate around this range? Very hard to say. I mean, I would say that this does look like a double top range. I would wait. I think there is a possibility that Fantom might come down to the $2.50 range. I don't like this double top right over there. So $2.50, if we do come down to that range and we consolidate in this range, you want to wait for a consolidation. Obviously, you can't get into this V-shaped recovery. You know, that's absolutely insane. That's super, you know, that's you're trying to catch a falling knife here. But if we do start dropping with low volume and consolidate sideways, that will be the moment to buy in. Bernard, so that's my take on Fantom. Brandon, Shaq going to $1, he says. Shaq is this one right over here. Okay, so Shakita Inu. It's had an insane run. It's gone from 0.0003 all the way down here just about 10 days ago. It has done over a 10x, a 20x in 10 days. It's done over a 20x in 10 days. Absolutely insane. Damn, these meme coins absolutely exploding. But stay cautious, guys. I would only put money that you don't mind losing, okay? When everything goes parabolic like this on these meme coins, watch out, because if BTC starts dropping fast, these meme coins can get hit very, very hard. What about Kishu Inu? Let's take a look at Kishu Inu. Just here on CoinGecko. Kishu Inu. Well, this one's doing okay. It's doing all right. Yeah, look at this, guys. I mean, this is the thing with these. Once you go parabolic like this, when you have this parabolic phase, just like what happened here, you do not know when, but it does. It ends, and it ends badly, and it has a massive, huge consolidation. In crypto, it is months, but on any other assets, you know, stock assets, when this kind of thing happens, you might have a hype of a couple of years, 1 year, 2 years, and in the traditional stocks, you have 10 years or 15 years of, you know, bear market sideways action. And crypto is pretty fast, very speculative market. And look what happens though, parabolic, you find the peak, boom, crash back down, you know. And if this is the thing, if Bitcoin does continue up in the next coming months, we might see some meme coins absolutely making insane gains. This is why it is, you know, it is risky, but it is worth it, because this right over here was the crash back in May, right? When did BTC start crashing? It was the 19th of May, right? This one peaked on the 15th of May. So around about May, we're already having that bearish sentiment, that distribution phase on Bitcoin. If Bitcoin starts falling, we are entering, you know, we are in the bear market, which I currently think that we're not. We still have a few months to grow. Some meme coins, we're going to see meme coins maybe doing, you know, again, 50x, 100x, 200x. You know, it is happening right now. It is happening. If I go to the meme coins right over here, let's go to DeFi categories, meme coins. Where are they? Meme coins right over there. You know, the percentage on some of them, you know, in 7 days, 5x right over here, 500%. Samoa Dcoin. This one's done a 500% run in 7 days. You know, if you scroll down, this one, Doge Bonk. What is this? Doge Bonk. This has done a 10x, almost a 10x in 7 days. Yeah, it's absolutely craziness. 6x, 5x, you know, 2x in 7 days. So absolutely, look at this. There's one here called Shiba Cock. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's absolutely crazy. This one's done 257% today. What do you think about that, guys? It's absolutely crazy. There's no way I've just invested in one, and just because I like the team. Oh, you got trap music and on the website on Shiba Cock. What do you think? First of all, the site is not secured, so. Oh wow. Saitama Inu. They have actually got a pretty decent team. It is worth the speculation. Anyway, enough of this. Enough of that. Let's take a look at the comment section. Right, scared money makes no money. Yeah, scared money makes no money. Exactly. Mark, is Andy on Twitch yet? I was on Twitch. I will be going back on Twitch. I had some, because I'm on Restreamer, which I do streaming on Facebook, on Twitch, and also on YouTube. But I had some issues the last few days. But I should be on Twitch also. Andy, Andy, spell, please. Is there an entry? Yeah, let's take a look at that. Check Flocky. Right, guys. Let me just take a look at spell straight away. Make sure to smash up the like button on your way in or out if you're a new viewer. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Spell token. Wow, this one's skyrocketed. Also done a 10x in about 10 days, 20 days. Absolutely insane. Yeah, there's nothing to say about this. This is just going parabolic. This is inside of the abracadabra money. That's what the website is called. What do you think about this? I mean, we could take a look at the chart. Let's take a look at the chart. Spell US dollar. Let's take a look at this. It's on FTX. Just listed on STX. It's going sideways for the moment. It's not looking too bad. Nothing parabolic just yet. A lot of, pump and dumpy action. I mean, there's nothing to say about this. What type of technical analysis can you do on this? It is in an uptrend. It is in a uptrend channel, right? If I connect the support and resistance, it is in a ascending channel. Pretty crazy, pretty crazy. Spell is on fire, says Bernard. Mortier on its way. Yes, guys, exactly. I'm going to leave right now because I've got some stuff to do. But you guess who's live right now? She is. It's Miss Fibonacci. You can ask these altcoins that you're asking in the comment section. She will be answering your questions. She'll be taking a look at the charts for you. She is live right now. Miss Fibonacci, make sure to check her out. Okay, make sure to smash up the like button on your way out. So yeah, guys, Miss Fibonacci is live. I'm going to leave the stream right now, okay? The link for Nathalie's live stream is in the comment section, okay? Thank you everyone for joining the stream. Make sure to smash up the like button on your way out. As you know, we've got the best deals down below for Bybit, for PrimeXBT. Be careful with leverage trading, but you got the best bonus on PrimeXBT, 50% added to your deposit. Bybit, you can get up to $3,500 worth of bonus, okay, with the links down below on Bybit. Check out Bitcoinsensus website, okay, we've got the latest news and technical analysis, trading ideas. Take a look at this, guys. It is totally free information. The link is down below in the description of the website. Thank you, and I will see you in the next one. Miss Fibonacci is live. Nathalie is live right now, so make sure to check her out. The link is in the comment section. Please check Flocky. Okay, let's take a look at Flocky while everyone is going to Nathalie's live stream. Thank you, Frank. I appreciate you. Right, let's take a look at Flocky. No, not Flocky, is it? Yeah, Flocky. Have we got chart? Have we got analysis here on Flocky? Flocky on Poloniex, absolutely parabolic. This is on the 1 hourly. Wow, this one went insane just... Wow. This one went insane. I remember seeing this a couple of days ago. Flocky Inu. Wow, this one went insane. I remember a lot of people talking about Flocky Inu. This one has just gone, it's gone parabolic. It has done, it's done a 5x in about 2 days. Almost a 5x. Yeah, this hype, I don't know how long this hype is going to take, but just in a massive uptrend right now. It ain't looking too bad. Just be careful with this. We're just in a massive uptrend with higher lows right there. I would be careful if it breaks this trend line to the downside. We might consolidate before we continue up. That would be a good buy. You know, I'm not going to say a good buying opportunity. I don't know what these coins are going to do. This just might go like this in the next few weeks. But if you want to buy in, I mean, you do not know how parabolic this can go, because this starts off, I've seen a lot of these meme coins just do this, and you're waiting for a retracement, and then, you know, the next coming days, this suddenly just goes like that. We do not know, guys. It all depends on social media, the power of the people, you know, the FOMO. Telegram is down below in the description. Join the Telegram group, okay? The community and the alerts channel. If you do not want to come and interact in the community and just want the alerts channel for the videos, posts on the website, on Twitter, make sure to join the alerts channel on the Telegram down below. Thank you, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Make sure to check out Miss Fibonacci. She is live right now. Nathalie, the link of her stream is in the comment section. See you later, guys.